Guys, this is the part of the stream where I do my spooky improv story. And today's prompt was given to us by Writer Mesh. Thank you, Writer, for the improv prompt. And it is virtual reality. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Terry. And Terry was a little bit of a lonely boy. And he didn't really have a lot of friends in the real world. He mainly talked to people online. He had a pet dog, and that was about the closest friend he had. And then one day, Terry discovered something called virtual reality. See, Terry streamed, and on a very lovely stream, after Terry had been gone for a month, one of his lovely viewers suggested to play something called VR chat, or virtual reality chat, I suppose. And Terry decided to try it out, and he went to his mum, and he said, "Mum, can I please have my allowance early? I would love to go buy a VR headset, and I want to play VR chat." His mum wasn't there because his mum was stuck in virtual reality, and Terry was in denial. That's the main reason Terry wanted to go into virtual reality. Well, I didn't tell you. So yeah, Terry's mum had gotten abandoned. Terry's mum had gotten kidnapped and pulled into the virtual reality cyberspace. Like, if you've ever seen that movie Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, where they go into the game and they're in the virtual digital space, that's what happens. And Terry takes money from his mum's side desk, I guess you'd call it, and he runs to the shops, and he slams the money on the counter. He's like, "Please, my mum's been kidnapped. My mum's been kidnapped. There's no time to explain the context. There's no time for exposition. Give me your finest headset." And the man at the counter is like, "Whoa, okay, buddy, step back, COVID." And he gives Terry his finest headset. And Terry runs home with it in his plastic bag, and he rips it out of the cardboard box. He slams the USB port, or the USB-C port, whatever, into his PC. He's doing a lot of slamming. He slams the VR headset on his head and opens VR chat. He looks around. There is nothing but Knuckles the Echidna little chibi models running around everywhere. Because you see, this was like 2016. This wasn't in current day. This was when the "Do you know the way" meme was funny. And Terry had to navigate and basically swim through a river of Knuckles the Echidna models. Mom, where are you? I can't find you through all these Knuckles the Echidna models. Suddenly, he hears a scream in the deep digital blackness of the virtual reality space. Sorry, I tried doing a scream, but it came out with a weird noise. Mom, where are you? Terry, I'm in the hot tub area. Hot tub? Terry runs and runs. He looks at the map on the wall. It says, "Pure as day, hot tub area" on the sign. Terry dashes towards the hot tub area. He'd never been there before. So he had no idea where he was going and he got a bit lost. And he ended up in the stripper zone for a second. And then he ended up in the... he ended up in the aardvark section for a bit. But he eventually made it to the hot tub section, and sure enough, his mum was there, hovering above the hot tub, wrapped in, like, tied up in rope, hanging from the ceiling. And the hot tub wasn't filled with sparkly, warm, bubbling water, no. It was filled with lava! Fucking lava! And on the side was the evil VR chat villain. I can't think of a name. Terry's #1 rival. Virgin Media. So, you've come to rescue your mother, have you? Well, Terry, I need you to do something for me, said Virgin Media. What is it, said Terry? Your broadband speeds are so bad. Your Wi-Fi is awful. I'm supposed to be getting 350 megabits download. I get up to 70. You're terrible, Virgin Media. I know, but you must give me a compliment, Terry. I must hear a compliment. I must have you kiss my ass in words. Okay, here's a compliment. And Terry pulls out what looks like a sword, but it's actually a long, like, you know, like champagne flutes. It's a champagne flute and it's long as fuck. And he scoops up the lava and he fucking flings it at Virgin Media in his fucking face. Ow! Oh! His face melts. His head melts. His cables burn. His broadband speed goes up for a second. And then it goes back down. And he dies. The villain is dead. Terry quickly cuts the rope and miraculously he's strong enough to lift his mother's entire weight out of the pool before it hits the lava, and he drops her gently onto the ground. Oh, Terry, you saved me! I was so scared. Mom, it's okay. This isn't real, this is virtual reality. Huh? Mom, this isn't real. His mum, what's the phrase? His mum believes things easily. She's a bit gullible. But Terry, I thought I was gonna die. No, Mum, you're okay. You're all right. Look, let's go to the stripper zone and just hang out. I love you, Mum. So Terry and his mum hold hands. Terry sheaths his long as fuck champagne flute. And they walk away off to the stripper zone. And they lived happily ever after. And Virgin Media's broadband speed never went up ever again. That was so bad. Oh my god. I hope you liked that. That was really fucking weird. I didn't know what to do with virtual reality. I think I'm so used to my stories being like with organic matter, like in real life, quote unquote real life, like in a real space, a real physical space. I'm not used to like my stories being in a digital sense. But that's something I need to improve upon, I guess. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that story. We did it! Yay! That was very fun. I enjoyed that.